there was this thing I was watching, and like, it was like, the dude said that these gang stalkers are like, the dude said that these gang stalkers are like robotic or something. Let me tell you, man. One time, I came this close to talking to one of them people. And you know what they did? They went, ah! They started like screaming. They were like, ah! Even the dudes. And I thought it was so fucking weird, man. They had no way of communicating with the person. Like they were like not real people. It was like fake people. And and so I had this woman that was a gang stalker, and she yelled at me. She went, ah! And I was like, what the fuck? Why are you yelling at me? What the fuck is going on here? And that's when I got a message from a spy who got one of these people. And he said, that's what they did to me. We were trying to interrogate one of these gang stalkers. And they started screaming for no reason. They kind of bent their head like that, and they were screaming. They're like, ah, like they were like something wrong with them. Like there was like something wrong with them. They wouldn't talk, they just screamed. And we thought that the person was like a monster or something. Like it wasn't even human. And like, that happened to me like a bunch of times. And then like, I got a message from a gang stalker and said, and they were talking amongst themselves. And I had gotten into the chat room where they were talking. And they were saying, let me be him. Like they were impersonate people. And like they were asking for permission to impersonate an individual, a targeted individual. And it was fucking weird, man. And then there was like this woman who tried to impersonate me. And she was like, man, she was like freaking me out. And she did it, and she impersonated me, and did all the stuff I was doing, and it was fucking weird, because like I never saw that, and it was a woman about my age, 30 years old, and she was like, it was fucking weird, man. And she did it. She did it, and I got scared. I was like, oh my God. Is that how people see me? Is that how that person sees me? That's weird. I never thought a person thought that's how I was. I looked at her and I thought I got scared. I was like, wow, I must really be onto something, because that person impersonated me, and when I look at them, I get uncomfortable. I get like this feeling inside me, and I'm like, I remember a spy once told me, it was like a spy who sent another spy, and he said, go tell Ruben he's blankety blank blank. He was trying to tell me something about my personality, my characteristics. He said, Ruben, you got poisoned that one time, and ever since then you haven't been the same. I don't know what they put in that thing, but you turned to be something, like something happened. And now we're just looking at you, and were wondering what happened, what they put inside that voice to make you like that. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I'm like normal. I'm a normal dude. It was like, these gang stalkers will poison people, to get their way. But I saw this gang stalker intimidate me. I mean, not intimidate, impersonate me. She was impersonating me, and I looked at her and I was like, damn, is that how I look to other people? And that's why she wanted to be like me? Because she thought that I was that kind of person? I was like, man, I gotta change it up. That gang stalker really made me think to myself. I was like, she was impersonating me. And then she started doing it in front of me. She started impersonating me in front of me on the computer. And let's just say it was a website, a chat room. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I feel weird now. I feel very strange. But like, I heard her voice only one time. I heard her voice. She was saying something. I cannot say what she was saying, but I heard her voice, and she was like, and I got scared. I was like, what if that was my voice? And I was the other person. How would I react, to seeing myself through another person's eyes? That's what these gang stalkers made me feel like. I was like, man, I really need to go to church. I need to go to church or something. I don't know, man. These gang stalkers made me really think about it. But yeah, like, like I'm over here, and like I said, nothing really changes in Liberty, Texas. It kind of stays the same. You don't want to know why it stays the same. You don't want to know, man. I mean, a lot of people here, I don't want to tell y'all, but it's really weird because it involves something strange. If you live in a place for a long, long time, you get around 30 years old like me, and then you start seeing the stuff that they're holding back, stuff that we're hiding. And then you see like the stuff, like the weird stuff that they're doing in the town of Liberty, Texas. But like I said, there was a dude. I can only tell y'all there was a dude who came somewhere and he talked to me. He tried to communicate. And I was like, what? And he told me why people never left the town of Liberty, Texas. Like, why there's still, like, people living here for, like, 100 years. And only some people understand what I'm saying. That there's, like, a program in this town that they kick you out or you stay. When they make you stay, it's like weird. It's like weird. It's like some kind of program here in the town. But like I remember the weird thing that I saw with the woman, and she was like, I can't even say, man. She was like, she wasn't from the town, and people got mad at her, and they tried to destroy all her stuff. Like, they tried to, like, make it seem like she didn't even exist in the town. And it was like weird. It was very strange. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. This program really is really rigid. You get around 30 years old like me, you gotta do things in secret because like the program exists, and there are people out there that do not know about the program, but it's there. And I can tell you, it's like really old. It was put there a long time ago by somebody who saw something had happened, and they put the program in place. But there was like a dude who came from another city, and he was telling me, like, this is what they do over there in New York City. And I was like, New Jersey? I was like, yeah, this is what they doing over there. It's like, no, that's nothing compared to what they're doing over here. Like, really? Well, I was like, yours sounds cooler because you got celebrities. No, over here we don't have celebrities. We don't got nothing. We got like people, but we don't know who the fuck they are. They're like people, like real people. They're not celebrities. They're not doing stuff with the celebrities, I can tell you that. They're doing it with real people. And like the stuff you got there in New Jersey and New York is different. It's 100% different. But if I were to show you it, you'd be like, what the fuck is that, man? That's like a layout. It's like engineered. It's like a